Hello, Detroit. This is Aaliyah Moore. As always, sometime I will not be on here long at all. But today is the school board meeting, Detroit Public Schools Community District. They're having their board meeting today. And I was unable to make it. I posted it, but it was at Martin Luther King. But today, I am on Grandriver. Let me switch it up, y'all. I am at the Rose on Grandriver. Give or take Southfield Freeway a little bit. But I am here, Detroit, because there is a candidate forum. And the candidate forum was just for 5 of the candidates. I mean, this is Detroit politics, Politricks, but it's etiquette, Detroit. The lady stated, that this was her coffee shop, and it is. You can invite whoever, whatever, do whatever you want to do. But it's just etiquette. When I ran, 2 years ago, whether it was for endorsements, whether it was for just the general invite of to debate or to have a forum and listen to the community and be heard. But tonight was very different. And the Michigan Chronicle, we have 2 either writers or people connected to the Michigan Chronicle. But you have this young lady, like I said, this is her event. You can do whatever you want. You got your own business. But it's just, to me, and to some of the other candidates that I did invite, because we did not get an invite, only to hear about it, sit in the audience and not be a part of it. That's not etiquette, Detroit. You know what I'm saying? What is for anybody will be for anybody. You know what I'm saying? It's 3 seats, 22 people. So somebody's going to lose, right? But it's the opportunity is what's important in this piece. Like I said, when I ran a couple years ago, we all pretty much got the same announcements. We got the same invitations. Whether it was endorsements, you had to come to a place, give your spiel, they'll make their decision and decide to endorse you. That's not happening this time, Detroit. People are just getting endorsed, and apparently people are holding events and not inviting all 22 candidates. All right, how are you? And that's where we are right now, Detroit. Democracy is what it is. People have their own opinions. Some people may agree with this young lady. As I stated, this is her business. She can do what she wants. But if she's really trying to be fair, and if she invited the community to come out, and I believe the Michigan Chronicle is live streaming this, they're a paper, a city paper, Detroit, and yet they did not have the decency to try to include every candidate. You know what I'm saying? Whether they show up or not, it's the invitation and the opportunity. And this young lady that owns the coffee shop has worked with a few of these candidates, because it was only 5, like I said, has worked with these candidates in the mayor's office and in such other arenas. So I just wanted to check in with you all. Hope you all are either have went to the board meeting, listening in. There is some changes I've heard tonight, or potential changes with the public comment for school board meetings, or maybe committee meetings as well. So I'm going to do a little investigation about that. Potential first read, which means it's not already done yet, but the potential of the conversation of changing public comment and kind of altering that. And that's very important. So once I do a little dig in Detroit, I'm going to post and screenshot some of the policies or potential policies for the first read of changing public comment. But I just wanted to let Detroit know, if you're a business owner, if you have an idea to invite people at your church, if you have a connection with a community center, if you want to host something concerning candidates, it's etiquette and respect to not just be biased to invite the people that you know, but to be inclusive and invite the people that are running for these 3 seats. So once again, this is the Rose Cafe here on Grandriver. So I just wanted to let you all know, win or lose, like I've always said, and I'll continue to say it, I will be still an engaged parent. Some of the candidates tonight, were speaking on the experience, and that's important. Detroit needs to know right now that the 7 seats that are currently filled, there's only one former educator, and that's Sherry Gay Denyogo. Everyone else has no experience in education. So when you talk about experience, that's kind of the situation that we're in now. So if you, they also said, being a parent is not enough. And that may be the views of some of the Detroiters. I'll let y'all decide, Detroit. But, you can't get experience until you've tried it. You know what I'm saying? You can't have experience until you've gained it. And you've had the opportunity to be able to gain the experience. So, book smart, common sense smart, it's 2 different things, Detroit. But be blessed. I did post today the event for tomorrow, which is at the Shrine of the Black Madonna on Linwood. I'm excited about that event. My bad, Detroit. I'm excited about that event because I believe it is youth driven. This event did have some youth speaking tonight. And one candidate brought a host of young men that he's been working with, which is great. You know what I'm saying? Never will I be against anything, but it's just simply the opportunities and the availability of the opportunities. And, but like I said, if you're planning on hosting anything, and I'm not just talking about school board, for anything that's up for election, etiquette tells you to invite everybody so that everybody can have a seat at the table and be able to be heard by the community and let the community make their decision instead of just having a forum for 5 candidates because you know them and, basically dismissing your community by having a choice. You're only giving them the choice to hear from 5 candidates. It is free will, free country, whatever. You have the opportunity to do your own research outside of these forums and debates. But let's keep it with some etiquette, Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Just having the attitude of, this is my coffee house, I can do what I want. That's kind of biased. And I'm not the only candidate that said it. It was 2 candidates that were here, dropped off literature and kept it moving. And 3 of us that weren't on the, a part of the forum, we stuck around, just to hear the ideals in the conversation. So moving forward, just to put that bug in your ear, Detroit, I'll leave it at that. But definitely try to come out tomorrow if you can. If you can't, there is also a bar hopping candidate event at the Avenue of Fashion on Friday. And then also there's an event at the Samaritan Center on Connor, and that will be Friday as well. So another opportunity to see candidates, to ask questions, and just to hear. But etiquette is number 1. If you're going to host something, invite everybody and let the community have that option to hear from everybody. So that's all I can say about that for tonight. But be blessed, Detroit, and I will see you all very soon.